Hello, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The end is nigh. We finally hit the end. It's the final countdown. So it is the end. We're on the last little bit. So we're gonna react and review the last song, and then I'm obviously gonna talk about the album as a whole, give my thoughts. I'm gonna try and keep this relatively self-contained. Also, we will be talking about the album as well on my sister channel, Ears to the East, which is a podcast talking everything Japanese music. So we will be talking about Apple of My Eye over there if you can't get enough of more Nemophila content. So keep an ear out for that. We haven't recorded it yet, but as soon as we do, I will drop a link and you can go and check that out, or just type in Ears to the East and go and follow us over there. Right, so this is the last song, Good As Hell Quartet. Interesting song. Let's just jump in and let's go straight in. I thoroughly enjoyed this as well. Thank you everybody for go through the album with me if you have, to watching the videos, to liking, to doing everything with me. I've had such fun time doing this. I've really enjoyed it, not only because of Nemophila, who are one of my favorites, but just being able to chill and talk to you guys, and be able to just vibe off it, I think is the most important thing. But anyway, let's jump into the last song and we'll have our thoughts at the end. This is going to be one of those songs which is going to be like another absolute stage killer live. Bloody chain leg!
Discover your...
Oh, man. What an amazing little end to that. Oh, that's incredible. I love that. I love the change of genre there as well. For me, that's the most impressive thing. We've had... If this album as a whole, I feel like for like 2/3 of it has been pretty heavy. There's been some proper bone crunching riffs here. But I like that this finishes on more of a J-rock song here. Toned down a little bit more. Vocals aren't as screamy. She's got that lovely mix of like, I want to say like punk-esque vocals here, where it's clean, but it's got that little gravelly like croak at the end of it. The song doesn't go too hard. Loving the girls all in the background. Whoa. Again, it's going to be a crowd pleaser, that one. Playing that live in front of 10,000 people, 20,000 people or whatever. Everybody's going to be like, whoa. I could totally see them extending that part. Just having the whole entire venue just going, whoa. Whoa. For 2 minutes, a minute and a half, whatever. Just because it's just so fun to bob to. And I think that's a testament to this album as a whole. It's fun. It not only is it brutal and it kind of shows their credentials, it shows their attitude, their commitment, but it also has that fun factor. It really feels like they're having fun with what they're doing. This whole album feels like they believe in themselves, that they're just here for the good vibes and the good time. It doesn't feel produced. It doesn't feel like it's tailoring or to anybody. It doesn't feel like it's going one way or the other. It just feels like they're like, you know what, we're gonna be us and do what we want to do. And you're either gonna like it or hate it. And for me personally, I freaking love it. I freaking love it. This album is pretty much perfect. It is as near perfect as you can get. I was thoroughly impressed with this. Everything. I think one of the best things for me is actually I really enjoy how well this album flows. I feel like the way that they've put the songs, I feel like the way that they've orchestrated this album flows like a waterfall. It is buttery smooth. I love how it's impactful. It grabs your attention straight off the off with a load of fast-paced, brutal songs. And then it slows it down midway through the album, with some more slower but equally still relatively rocky, hard songs. And then we get a little bit of their spark of creativity, I want to say. Akagagachi, again, probably the one song that's a little bit okay. I love the premise of it. And I love the sound of it. It's actually a really good song. It just feels really, for me personally, it feels really out of sync to the rest of the album. If I took that one song out and it was just a 9-song album, it would flow so smoothly. I'd be like, okay, I'm happy with that. That one song for me, I don't know what it is, but it just feels really weird. It's like you're in a classroom and you stood next to that one weird kid who's eating Play-Doh and you're just kind of like, is he meant to be here? you know. And then it suddenly dawns on you that you're in the special class and you're like, holy crap. But speaking from experience, apart from that one slight thing, and it's not even a slight. I could really grow to love that one song in particular. But the album itself, it's incredible. It shows their versatility. The girls really have it, and I think it obliterates any fears as well. And I've been a person that's been quite vocal on this myself. I loved Saki. I've said this a million times. I really loved her solo stuff as well. And I was kind of scared coming into this one. You know, I was like, can they continue the momentum as a 4-piece? Can they, you know, can they keep striking gold? Will they change up the way that they create their songs over time? Will we see a change in them? Will we see a change in direction? Will there be less intensity? You know, I did have so many questions over here, and this album has just completely like obliterated every single fear, every single doubt, every single question mark I had over them. You know, worried about how they would tackle it if they wouldn't bring in a different replacement. Because I admittedly, hands up here, I was wholeheartedly in the camp that they should draft in another rhythm guitarist. Because I was wholeheartedly thinking, I was like, is that gonna like reduce the intensity from, you know, from them? But no, sometimes it's so good to be proven wrong. You know, I can admit I was like, I'm not too sure about this. But all my fears completely unwarranted. These girls have absolutely smashed this. This album is near perfection. It is as close to perfection as you can get. It is a thorough delight. I had so much fun reacting to this and enjoying this album as a whole, and I think that shows in the videos that I've made. I think you can tell that I'm just enjoying this. You know, you enjoy the album first. These videos are secondary. They're like an extra tag on to the main course of just enjoying the music. And that's what I did, man. That's what this album was. I just thoroughly had fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's near perfect. As a whole, I think I would give this whole album a 9.4. Like it is so good. It is. I'm gonna make early predictions here. It's January. It's still January, and I think this could be album of the year for a lot of people. I think that this album is going to stand the test of time. I think it's going to have a lot of people talking about it, and I feel like this could be the album to propel them into more of a limelight. They're already popular. They're already growing. This could be the album to make them take their next step. At least I hope it is. I hope people receive it as well as I have. I honestly, it's one of the best albums I've heard in a long time. It's long, like I'm not saying something. You know, I came into this one. I was expecting big things, but again, probably maybe that's why I've enjoyed this so much, because I came into this one not with doubts or fear, like I said, a few doubts and fears just because of everything that was going on. Even though they've been playing loads of shows as a 4-piece, even though I know they're more than capable and technically adequate, the girls are skillful as hell. I still had that like, oh, but what if, you know, in the back of my head. And yeah, these girls have just obliterated that. They are amazing, fully deserved apple of their eye. Quite possibly my favorite album from them. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I know there's going to be a few people in the comments which be like, how could you say that? Not like their other album, some of their past albums, but I just really like this. I really like this. I think it is that good. The combination of everything they've done, their personality really shows through. What more can I say? 9.4. 9.4 out from me. Apple of your eye. Girls, take a bow. Very much enjoy this. And I hope you enjoyed this journey, but it has finally come to an end. You can all take a sigh of relief now. I've really enjoyed this. Again, I've had so much fun. Puts a smile on my face because honestly, just, you know, that's what it's all about. It's having fun and enjoying it with you guys and enjoying the music and enjoying Nemophila. And it was all coming together and just vibing off this awesome, spectacular band. But I hope you guys had fun. Thank you so much. I'll do more of these if you guys enjoy it and you've been, like I said, you've been watching it and going through with me. But yeah, Nemophila, thank you so much. I really enjoyed this and I really enjoyed you guys as well. Take care. Love you all. And I'll see you on the channel soon, hopefully, guys. Ta-ta.